for playing Resogun on veteran difficulty is to not play Resogun on veteran difficulty. Needless to say, thanks to your charitable donations to Malala Fund, I'm Asuka424, and we're going to be playing Resogun on veteran difficulty. So, like I said, buckle in, and it's gonna be fun. Where I'm going to be going from actual conversation to random noises. With me, though, I do have a wonderful commentator joining me. If you would like to introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am AxisOfAnarchy. I am doing commentary, and I will probably be most of the person you hear besides Tozzle on hosting because we got veteran difficulty, and Asuka will be making random noises instead. I'm excited. This is my first time doing this for any GDQ hosted marathon, so I'm really excited to get going.
All right. So with that, like I said, we're going to be cozy. Remember, stay hydrated. I'll be panicking all my hydration away, so it's okay. We're going to sit back and enjoy the next 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how the game likes to cooperate with me. These are the basic controls that we'll see in between each level. But if Axis and Tozzle are both ready to go.
I'm ready.
Ready when you are.
I am never ready. Let's do this. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go and panic.
Panic time.
Right. Yep. This is fine time. Also, chat, if you have any "this is fine" emotes, just spam them. Because this is just this level, it's pretty casual. And then it gets not. But Asus it starts off pretty chill. Not much to it. Basic enemies, basic patterns that you're going to learn about. But then, well, like I said, then Veteran starts rearing its ugly head. But Axis, if you'd like to talk a little bit about Resogun, Housemark. Ooh, that guy almost decided to kill me. And kind of where the game is.
And the run has barely even started.
Yeah, it's veteran difficulty. Everybody, this is fine. This is no time to panic.
It's all the time to panic.
It's always time to panic in veteran.
But yeah, absolutely. I would love to give a little bit of background on Resogun. Asuka tends to call it Reso for short. It was released in 2013 by Housemark, which is a Finnish developer, and they've made a few different shmups or shoot-em-ups. Super Stardust, Nex Machina, which is another game that Asuka runs, and most recently, probably what you may know them for, if nothing else, is Returnal. And there's actually a Resogun Easter egg in Returnal in Celine's ship. But let's see here. As far as the basics of how Reso works, as you can see, the map is cylindrical, and we're just going round and round she goes. Where they stop, hopefully it doesn't stop. It scrolls horizontally and is voxel based, which is a 3D pixel. So it borrows heavily from old shmups like Defender and Datastorm as well. As far as damage, you'll notice that there is a specific spot that cannot be touched by anything, or else Asuka will lose life.
And then I'm sad.
In Resogun, it is the core voxel, the dead center of that ship. If you can see, there is a faint circle around the ship. That is what marks that core voxel, so you don't want to see anything hit in that circle. Otherwise, we're going to have some problems.
Yeah. You can, in fact, game over in this game. It's a little forgiving. You just have to restart the whole level. However, the level is 3 phases, so that's why there's a lot of extra time baked into the estimate. And I'm actually, this is going to sound weird. I'm actually playing this very defensively, so I'm kind of taking my time with these levels because veteran, and I did not like how my last practice one went. So we're being careful. It could literally, if you game over at the worst possible time, we're talking a 4 to 5 minute time loss, which in speedruns, not ideal.
Every little second and millisecond counts because we are trying to gotta go fast.
Yeah. But this is actually the first boss. This is Rototron. It's a frisbee. It's also an onion. Onions have layers. And so does this boss. But it's a very straightforward fight. I'm going to shoot 3 panels, not die to those bullets. That would be awkward. Ooh, it's not behaving. That's fun. But yeah, now that... oh, that's not good. Sticking to the script, RNG manipulation, all that funness. This boss is not behaving at all. It's veteran difficulty. This is fine. So basically, I do have 3 panels I do have to take out before I deal with the core. Ooh, it's going to get faster. But at this point, we just kind of do a bounce. We literally bounce past ourselves. And it's fine.
That was amazing. No panic required.
Oh no, there was definitely some panic there. That was a very slow Rototron boss. It's one of those, when you turn into human, we can talk about humans in a little bit. Basically, I get a little bit of a damage boost, and I turned into human a little early, so I didn't get that extra damage boost, and that I kind of suffered a little bit for that, but that's all right. Actually, if you'd like, we can talk about humans right now, because I'm going to save one.
Okay, so with humans, you will notice the little green figures, and once they are saved, they will give Asuka a power-up. Power-ups are important, so power-ups are bombs, shields, and extra lives. I believe extra lives are mostly on veteran. There are also OD upgrades of points, but the last 2 are not as important for the speedrun. If they get picked up, they get picked up, but they're not going to be something that is actively sought out. With the humans, also when you save a human, you mentioned the weapon boosts, so it briefly gets a little bit more powerful. And another thing with humans is that there will always try saving the last human just before the boss to squeeze out as much damage as possible to beat the boss as quickly as possible. I mean, it's a speed run, yet again. I think we're gonna say this a lot. Gotta go fast.
And yeah, this
is
boss,
games done. Games done quick, not games done. Let's die a lot.
Yeah, let's die. Or dying a lot is not conducive in this speedrun. But especially in later boss fights, like that particular human is very important. That gives me one of the bombs, and I only get 1 bomb per level, so I need to make sure I don't die right now while holding this human. So we saved it, so we're good. I need a boost so I can do a swag kill on these enemies, because this is a sequence keeper and gives me extra life.
And sequence keepers will glow red, except all of them will glow red except for 1, and you have to kill them in the correct order. The keepers in general are the ones that you need to kill to release a human. These ones are special in that you need to kill in the correct order to get the human.
Yeah, and probably the most terrifying of the sequence keepers is level 3 phase 1. That particular sequence keeper I'm going to be really quiet for, just because that one actually gives one of the bombs, and it is a very, very terrifying one that I don't want to lose. This boss, Storm Ruler, what makes this... Oh, I don't like where you're spawning, buddy. That's not good. So this boss, originally I would just use bomb at phase 2 and skip phase 2. Well, the speed strat evolved, and with that, we don't want to use the bomb right there. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So this fight actually just got very sketchy. But basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be... I wanted to save that shield for phase 2, because we're actually going to fight it. But instead we can just play very carefully and play a fun game of don't scorch the belly! But for this part, since I'm not going to have that shield, I'm going to have to be really focused. This is why I say this strat is like less than a month old.
And at that case, we may as well throw over to you, Tozzle, for a couple donations.
Absolutely. I have some really nice donations coming in here. I have $25 from Dathis. Always love watching my partner Asuka run Resogun at events. I may have no idea what's going on, but boy, is it beautiful. Asuka for cozy.
Yeah. Thanks, Dathis. This is both my favorite phase and my least favorite phase because of the sequence keeper. There's very much an ebb and flow to it that I love. Go. And actually, this would be a really good time to talk about enrage, particularly the enrage mechanic.
Yes, the lovely mechanic that we might start seeing a little bit more often than not, right?
Oh yeah.
So enrage in Reso is if you don't kill an enemy fast enough, they get even more dangerous. They turn orange or black and become a lot more aggressive. They also gain a new attack or two, so you have to deal with them differently than before they enrage. They'll chase you a lot more ruthlessly, but they don't take any additional amount of damage to kill. So as long as you keep up the damage, and dodge, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll see this
That
game.
may sound like a small ask, but it's not. It's really not.
You're doing a fantastic job so far.
It's all for a good cause. And oh, hi. You spawned in an area I was not expecting.
Ooh, are those the nope ropes?
Ah, yes, those are the noodles, the nope ropes.
Danger noodles.
Yeah.
The other thing that I don't think we mentioned when you were taking damage before, when Asuka dies, there are a few seconds of iframes or invincibility frames. You'll notice if that happens, hopefully knock on wood that it does not, you'll notice that the voxels of the ship are outlined in white.
Yeah. Yeah, it's happened a few times already, but that's alright. We're fine. Oh, I don't have boost. Okay, I boost.
Complete.
Oh, no. I see you! I see you trying to snipe me! No. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is fine! This is fine. Like I said, we're gonna go from I'm gonna have a full-on conversation to... Nope. But now, overdrive. This is essentially a Kamehameha. Cheers to DBZ. It's a laser face that kills anything directly in front of me, which is fantastic. I need to get out of here. It'll last a little bit of time, not terribly long. It can't. There is like a little explosion I can do. Okay, no, don't. That does a little bit of extra damage. I don't need it all the time. Nope. I need you. Ooh. That particular human, we must protect. Like, full on protect. That is a shield, and the next boss is my least favorite boss.
Are they the precious cinnamon roll?
They are the precious shield cinnamon roll for the next boss. Because the next boss can literally make or break the run, without question.
And I believe the next boss is incredibly RNG heavy.
It is very, very RNG painfully heavy.
Multiplier up.
So we're going to take this very chill.
Shields.
Another fun thing is you'll hear Asuka and I refer to the bosses by name. You actually have no way of knowing those names unless you look at the soundtrack. And then you can find out the boss names.
Okay, this just got really sketchy. So we're gonna play the casual strat, aka I'm gonna stay back here. It's gonna get away from me. I'm not gonna be happy about that fact. Ah, there we go.
Awesome.
Thanks for your charitable donations. We got through that, chat.
That was great.
I was going to say,
Yippee.
I may have been holding my breath a little bit during that.
Ooh, yeah, I lost that shield really early, so it's like.
The last humans.
Also, for those in chat, I have 2 dogs that are borking. Those don't know, I have 2 corgis. I have an elder corgi named Galahad, or a Pembroke Welsh corgi named Galahad, and a Cardigan Welsh corgi named Freya. So they were saying hi.
I have a pupper who cannot be heard, but he
Aw.
is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel
Oh, those are
named
so pretty.
Freddie after Freddie Mercury.
Nice. Also, extra, but less.
Woohoo! I have an inspirational donation if you'd like to hear it.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have $20 from Pippi in a top hat. All the runners today have been absolutely incredible. Keep the donations and the love coming, and good luck, Asuka, and all of the other runners. P.S.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry in advance, chat. Q! Q!
Complete.
I love it. Actually, one thing we didn't touch base on much is the actual attacks I'm using here.
Overdrive charged.
So we've got the
I've
basic
got a
one.
whole section that I have
Boy.
ignored.
Ah, that's all right.
So there are 3 types of guns that can be chosen in Rezo. The only one that matters in a speedrun is Phobos. It starts off as one teeny tiny single bullet sniper rifle. But then as it powers up, it gets massive shotgun sniper rifle, like
Yeah, you can see it
amazingness.
very much is not just a sniper rifle anymore.
yeah, no.
Sniper rifle shotgun combo.
Oh yeah.
So, because of the way Asuka is getting closer to enemies, it helps take them out a lot quicker because of the spread is hitting a single enemy instead of spreading out and hitting multiple. It's more damage. So, the other thing is the boost or boost burst, which is that you may have seen her doing a speed dash. It makes Asuka invincible, and you can see when your boost is charged in the, let's see here, upper blue half of the big circle around the ship.
Multiplier up.
So when that is full, we get the boost.
Overdrive charged.
And then the other thing that we had, I believe, in the last stage is the overdrive or overdrive burst, which is the huge laser. Asuka had briefly explained that it destroys enemies in front of her, but it's not needed all of the time. It just has a few focused uses throughout the run. The burst happens when the overdrive button is held down and released at a specific time. So think of it kind of like probably similar to Samus's charge shot, like charge beam, but there's a specific time when you release it.
Yeah, this particular phase, just a quick note, is the one right before the boss, and it is. How many things can we put on the screen with you not dying?
Yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm like, "Woo."
Oh, that's another
I see
shield I
lots
did
of
not
note
know.
grips. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be right now, I think. Yep. Boss time.
What I love about this is, though, even though there's so much on screen, you can follow it all with your eyes, even if you don't know the game.
Yeah, so this is another case where I got my shield a little bit too early, so I'm going to play very casually. 3 and 4 are purely... hi, friend! Purely RNG based. based on where those gray decoy voxels want to spawn. They can be very rude and just keep getting away in my shots, which they kind of are, and that's fine. Or they could just be like, you know what? Whoa, hi friend. Or they can just do that. Or they could just be like, here, you know what? Damage the boss, we didn't like it anyway. That's fine. Everything is totally fine. But yeah, that is Hexsphere. Honestly, at this point, this is gonna look weird, chat, and it's gonna sound weird when I say this. The hard part of the run is done. Keep that in mind when you see this level. I find this one easier than 4. I just really like this, and this is where I'm vibing at this point. Also, shout out to Housemarque and the fact they make bops for soundtracks. Like, this is literally workout hype music for me.
I remember watching one of your, I think it was your hotfix run, and just jamming out to the music in the background.
Yeah. We'll take that.
Okay, if I step in for a couple donations?
Absolutely.
We have $5 from I'm Just Jace. We would like to see the dog, please. I also have $25 from Jeremy, donating for Show Us the Dogs incentive. Woof, woof. Love these runs and so excited for the whole week. Hooray!
Chat, get up here. This is fine emotes, because this is totally fine. Also, I love about Methodist this level, a lot of this becomes, how did I dodge that?
Quick question from my perspective. When I see the 2 waves go from front and back of your ship, is that the bomb?
Yes, that is in fact the bomb.
So
That is me setting us up the bomb.
yeah, I just wanted to note that since it was used so recently, that is the strongest weapon in the game because it clears the entire map. So when you see those big giant waves go around the whole map, the whole thing is getting cleared at that point.
Overdrive charge. Human lost.
This is where it's getting fine. This is where it's totally fine, chat. Everything is fine. Nothing's on fire. I want that human. I don't want those enemies.
Nothing to see here.
What's that?
There's nothing to see here. Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Oh yeah, something I didn't really touch base on. You can literally yeet a human, and a lot of times I will yeet a human if I'm not close to a essentially deposit spot, just to get them in and save them. Like, I will do it with the human I'm currently holding. Case in point. Boop.
Phase complete.
My ship has a very strong throwing arm. Give me the bomb. Give me the bomb. Okay, we're fine.
Another fun fact to note is that we can track Asuka's level progress on screen by that blue bar at the bottom. The more it fills up, the closer she is to the boss. And there are 3 segments, so because every stage is 3 phases.
And then on the flip
The other
side,
fun thing is when the boss spawns in,
Danger.
that bar at the bottom, that progress bar, is also the boss's health bar. So you are filling up your boss's health as you progress, and then you get the satisfaction of watching it drain.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah.
that feature. It's awesome.
you know, it took me so long before I was like, oh yeah, that is the boss. Heck. Alright, so these last 2 humans, they are extra lives, but I do want to save one of them for boss damage. It's not necessarily, because honestly, the final boss... Woo! Hi, friend! Uh-oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead! Also a staple of Resogun. I'm dead. Maybe not. I want to save that! Everything is fine. For... Yeah, at the end. But it can be a little sticky. Just a
Made
little
me
sticky.
think of the classic Monty Python. I'm not dead yet.
This most of ooh, actually, we are coming up on so high. Don't have no. All right, so we're actually at the final boss. Time will be when I say when the game says Armageddon. But Serpentinus, the Twizzlers pull and peel, is very easy. Truth be told, we're already in phase 2 where it's gonna split itself up. It's gonna try to be really cheeky, reform on the screen right there, and try to kill me. It likes doing that. If I have a boost, I'm fine. Now it's gonna hide in far distance. I'm gonna save my boost just a little bit here. This is my favorite phase coming up that we literally skipped, and I am a very sad panda, where it punctures the screen, but it's so okay because time. The last gasp is it reforms, it fires from the front into the back, but I literally just kind of boost to the side because it forgot to put bullets right there, and I just shoot it dead. But yeah, that is Resogun on veteran difficulty. Every congratulations screen has a little saying at the beginning. For rookie, the lowest difficulty, it says, good job on the simulation. Experience, it mentions that we found an uninhibited planet called Earth, so I'm not saying aliens, but aliens. And veteran, it's like, you're pretty good. We like you. But yeah, that was 2420. I will take it. I did a lot of marathon safe strats just because, as you saw, veteran gets a little bit heck and fluff. A little bit of this is fine. But Axis, it's been an absolute treat to have you as
Thank you for
my
having
commentator.
me, and thank you, Frostbitals, for having me. And I hope to be able to do this again.
And Axis, if you want people to know where you are, where you stream, where can they find you?
I do not stream often, although I am hoping eventually to change that a little bit more. Axis of Anarchy, AXISOFAN as in November, ARCHY. It is all one word. I am on Twitter at Axis_of_Anarchy. Those are the best places to follow me.
And you can find me at Asuka424. I haven't been able to stream much lately just from the process of moving. Also, chat, say hi to Freya. Galahad's been on stream before, but now Freya gets her turn. So, yeah, cheers.
I will tweet some Freddy pictures that I have.
Thank you for having Resogun. It's a game that I love. If you have PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, maybe PlayStation 3, please check it out. It's a very fun game. It's easy to learn, tough to master. If you want to try speedrunning it, it's great. I love it. And yeah, more people running it, the better. All of you are super cute. Thank you for your wonderful donations. Thank you for the incentive upgrade. You are all cozy and lovely, and stay hydrated, because now I'm going to take a lot of deep breaths and breathe.
Me too.
Cheers.
I will join you in breathing.
Thank you so much for that run. It was so fast, so fun. I think that was one of the smoothest "this is fine" shmups. Did I say that right? Shmups I have ever seen. And we got to see a puppo. Can we get another round of GGs in chat for Asuka424? That was awesome. I'd also like to read one donation. We have $25 from Trainer Anade. Stay cute, chat. Less than 3. Thank you all so much for your support. All donations made during Frost Fatales 2023 are going directly to the charity Malala Fund. And with that, it is time to take a quick break. So grab your hot or cold drink of choice, get cozy, and we will be back with more speedrunning action shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to Frost Fatales 2023 in benefit of Malala Fund. Frost Fatales is presented by Frame Fatales, an all-women community for those who are interested in speedrunning, charity events, and gaming. If you would like to support Frame Fatales, you can follow us on Twitter at Frame Fatales and tell people about the event. To learn more, type !FF in the chat. We also have lots of donations coming in. We have $35 from Scotchman. So happy to be here early enough to donate to a great cause and watch live as these amazing runners absolutely crush these games. 10 out of 10 will donate again. We also have 3 $25 donations from Anonymous. Are they the same Anonymous? No one will know because there's no comment. We also have a $10 donation from Mr. Saltyard. It's cold outside whilst I'm tucked in bed all cozy watching Frost Fatales, which is very fitting. Taking a look at our current bonus incentive, we have the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep bonus final episode bosses. We would like to get that met. It is currently sitting at $1,255 of the $5,000 needed to see this incentive. So if you would like to add additional bosses to the end of that run, get your donations in now. Be sure when donating to click the incentive and add the incentive. Your donations will also be going to our milestone, which is the bonus Spyro the Year of the Dragon run, which I would love to see. And now we would like to share a word from one of our sponsors, the Yeti.
What do you want?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Frost Fatales 2023. I hope you enjoyed that video from the Yeti. I am currently wearing my Frame Fatales yellow tee, and I had to go over immediately and get the Frame Fatales purple tee because when you have your favorite tee, you have to get them in multiple colors. While we get that game set up, I would like to read a few more donations. We have $100 from Melody. Looking forward to this and more. The work you all do is great. Keep it up. We also have a $25 donation from Oh That Raptor, which says, trans rights. And a donation for what's coming up next. We have a $25 donation from Infeliciter, which says, Metroid hype. Chat, I have a very important question to ask you all. Do you know why Samus likes to use Morph Ball so much? Because that's how she rolls. And you know what? I think we should help Samus get the ball rolling with a $5 train for Metroid 5 at 5 minutes into the game. This is no coincidence, chat. It is meant to be, and I believe you can all make it happen. $5 tickets for Metroid 5 at 5 minutes. Let's do it for Samus and for Malala Fund. And with that, I'm Varia, excited to inform you that we are ready for the run. Please welcome Root, who will be showcasing the any percent no major glitches, some minor glitches category.